Do you guys remember when Goku turned Ultra Instinct to defeat Great Ape Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga? So we have a announcement here from the official Twitter account. Unique equipment for a Legends limited character is coming soon. Try to guess which character's equipment it'll be. Find out tomorrow on our official social media. So I think what will probably happen before we even get into the equipment here is in terms of scheduling this week. So the 10th is reset this week. This week will probably be obviously an equipment for Legends Limited character here. I imagine tomorrow at the same time as getting the reveal for this equipment, which I'm going to talk about in a second, we probably also will see an announcement for a Zenkai character. I think if they were going to do an LF this week, they would have already announced some kind of reveal for an LF character, whether or not it was going to be a reveal and stuff, or whether or not they were just going to straight up reveal the character on social media. So I think what will probably happen is this week will be a Zenkai plus equipment, and then the actual LF character will drop on the 17th, which lines up with how the scheduling usually works. And the next week after that, on the 24th, will be probably another Zenkai, and probably a unique equipment for a Zenkai character, probably like Blue Kaioken and Goku or something like that. And then the final day of this month, because it's April, only goes to the 30th, that's a Tuesday. I think there's a very high chance that we actually get a banner on that Tuesday. So it'll be a day earlier than normal. It'll be a day before reset. Now that'll be the final banner with new characters before the anniversary. The anniversary is going to drop at the end of May like it always does. Actually, I think it's going to fall a little bit earlier this year just because they always like to drop the anniversary and Legends Fest on Saturday, the last Saturday of every month. The last Saturday of May is the 25th. Because then we go the 31st, which is a Friday. So I actually think the anniversary banner, the part 1 banner for the anniversary, will drop on the 25th of May. So there's a chance that we go from April 30th all the way to May 25th without getting a new character banner. But that's typically what we see for this final run up until the anniversary. I don't know what to say about the banner that's going to come out at the end of the month. I think it'll be an LF for sure on the 17th. But in terms of like what kind of banner we can see on the 30th, I think there's actually like a pretty even chance it could be a Ultra or a Mega Rising. If I had to choose one of the two, I think I would probably go with an Ultra banner just because they probably would want us to spend more of our crystals before the anniversary starts. And I think more people would be inclined to summon for an Ultra character as opposed to a Mega Rising. So I probably would say I am leaning more towards it being an Ultra banner on the 30th instead of a Mega Rising, but I think either is decently likely at this point. But anyway, that's the scheduling that I see playing out for this month. Now for the equipment here. Notice how it doesn't specifically mention, like hashtag Saiyan Saga campaign. If we take a look at, even just these tweets here, but like if we scroll back down to like the the Nemesis campaign stuff, which is a decent bit back at this point. Come on. Yeah, here we go. So back when the Nemesis campaign was still going on, they did hashtag Nemesis campaign. Now we move up here, and they always like to change and mark each social media post with the hashtag that corresponds to the current campaign that's ongoing. So this campaign is not only just the Saiyan Saga campaign, but it's also the 100 million users celebration. I'm not really sure if they're deciding to split those up into separate things and have them running like concurrently at the same time, or it's probably just going to be mixed together. But they are designating this as the 100 million users _ Saiyan Saga celebration. So the fact that this teaser for this equipment doesn't have any hashtag here actually means that this equipment is not going to be related for whatever reason to the Saiyan Saga celebration. Now, in terms of who this is going to be, we have Hydros here with the explanation. This is actually going to be a unique equipment for purple UI Goku. And he sort of figured out that the pattern that was shown on the tweet does match up with something that is in UI Goku's card art background here. And I've seen a lot of other people corroborate this as well. So it seems like this is basically assuredly going to be what we're going to see tomorrow. The unique equipment for purple UI Goku. Now, I want to just quickly take a look here. Is there an easy way to do this? Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll actually pull up my game because I want to go through the list of equipment that we have for Legends Limited characters have we ever gotten a new unique equipment for Legends Limited character that already had a Zenkai? I don't think so. I think this might be the first time we've ever seen this. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to open up the equipment list. Let me switch over here. All right, let's go to the archive. I think because the only reason why I'm doing this is because I think it's more organized on here. All the Legends Limited equipment are together in the same area. All right, let's see. Yeah, here we go. So let's sort of go through this. So full power Frieza obviously did not have his Zenkai before he got his equipment. Purple Cell still doesn't have a Zenkai, which is kind of strange. I thought they would give him one during the Cell Saga celebration, but they did not. He did not have a Zenkai. Fusion Zamasu did not have a Zenkai. Kid Buu did not have a Zenkai. LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku got his equipment before his Zenkai Awakening. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, of course, got his equipment before his Zenkai Awakening. LF Bardock, of course, got his equipment before his Zenkai Awakening. Jiren got his equipment before his Zenkai Awakening. Dragon Fist got his equipment before his Zenkai Awakening. Broly still, for whatever reason, only God knows why. Full power Broly still does not have a Zenkai Awakening, but of course he has his equipment before his Zenkai Awakening. What else do we have here? Future Gohan doesn't have a Zenkai Awakening yet. And then we have the Buu Duo and Orange Piccolo, of course, they both don't have theirs either. I think that covers everything. So yeah, this is the first time that we've ever gotten a... Oh yeah, and then I don't know why it's not in here, but Beerus as well. Beerus does have an... I don't know. Beerus is weird because it was like the first one they've ever done. Beerus, of course, got his equipment before his Zenkai as well. So yeah, this is the first ever... Let me switch back over to the Chrome thing. This is the first ever time we're getting an equipment, or a unique equipment for an LF character post Zenkai Awakening. And the reason why I'm even mentioning this, and the reason why I think this is significant, is because they don't have to worry about this character getting a Zenkai in the future, and therefore maybe making him a little bit too good. So I think what that means is, so for example, if we take a look at like Piccolo, Orange Piccolo's equipment and the Buu Duo's equipment, I would argue that they probably could have made these a little better, right? These are not the craziest equips ever. You know, I would argue Orange Piccolo, a lot of people even were questioning the fact that he needed this or not, which I could kind of understand because his role is sort of not, you know, none of this is like really helping him to fulfill his role better. But the Buu Duo, I mean, this equip release for the Buu Duo, when it's not like you saw them all of a sudden become a very common character to encounter in PvP. So it's very clear to me that they are holding back intentionally with these equipment, even for Legends Limited characters, because there is a, you know, they at some point are going to get Zenkai Awakenings. Whereas with this Goku, he's not, because he already has a Zenkai Awakening. So what that means is, I think this should allow them to not hold back as much with this purple UI Goku unique equipment. I think they can sort of not hold back. They can go all out. They can give him some of the things that they think he needs, because, I mean, this is probably the last time this character is going to get an update. Now, they could always release a second unique equipment for LF units, which probably they should do at some point, but we've never seen that before. So as far as we know, once a Legends Limited character gets a unique equipment and a Zenkai Awakening, at that point they sort of reached the end of their lifespan. And this is an old character. I mean, the UI Goku, I mean, when did he come? 2020? Like, that's 3.5 years ago now, because he came out at the end of 2020, so you know, it's basically 3.5 years ago he released. So we'll have to see what they do here, but I think just the fact that he already has a Zenkai Awakening means that they won't feel as obligated to hold back on the equipment. And I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if we sort of saw this equipment be not obviously as crazy as like these Zenkai unique equipments, but like maybe some of the earlier ones. So like, what are some of like the earlier ones that we could take a look at? Maybe like Fat Buu, or maybe like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't think his was that crazy, right? Like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like something like this, I could see it. Like he's getting 50% of base stats, he's getting 15% HP. Maybe he's getting like specifically blast damage here. He's getting some extra buffs depending on what characters on your setup here, and then maybe he's getting some extra tech. Maybe he's like, I don't know, like drawing a card or something when he's facing an enemy or something like that. I think that potentially could be what we see, because if we take a look at this equipment, like I don't let me go back here. I don't think he's going to end up getting something like this Gohan's equipment, right? He's not going to get 50% damage, 60% damage, blast damage, sustained damage. Like, I don't think he's going to get this. At best, I could see like maybe 20% sustained damage cut, maybe like 20% damage inflicted. He's going to get base stats. He's going to get HP. Like, that's a powerful equipment for an LF Zenkai character that didn't Zenkai that long ago. I mean, this guy Zenkai during the 5th anniversary. Hasn't even been a full year since the Zenkai has come out. I don't think they're going to go overboard with this, but I think they will feel less obligated to hold back just because he already does have a Zenkai Awakening. So anyway, just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of what we will see tomorrow. Again, I do expect that we will also see an announcement for a Zenkai character on top of this equipment. If they're not going to announce a Zenkai character tomorrow, they will announce him the same day. We've seen that a lot recently, where they don't announce like the Zenkai a day in advance. They usually wait until like the day of now, for whatever reason, to announce who it's going to be. So that's what I'm expecting for this week. Let me know down below what you guys think of. It's kind of weird. Why are they doing UI Goku? They announced the Saiyan Saga celebration. It's like, okay, well, now UI Goku's getting an equipment. All right, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.